Welcome back for the second quarter here at Maury Courts. We apologize for the lack of our stream.
Yeah, for those of you watching or hoping to watch at home, I apologize for not hitting the one button that I need to hit to go live with this, but we've been recording, so you'll be able to see the first quarter as it gets uploaded on Mac TV here in the next couple days. But again, apologize for missing out on that first quarter.
So we're underway, second quarter, Mid-Michigan trying to find its lead. Again, Griffin hits the deck. It's going to be called for a travel. Very physical. Very physical. I'm impressed. So I wanted to get back to our Milwaukee connection real quick. So obviously the two Watson sisters, both from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, both freshmen, obviously twins, out of the Milwaukee School of Language. There seems to be some confusion here. But also Kaylee Dupree was well, we're not sure if she's actually still on the team or has been just on the bench. But she's from Rufus King High School. As a 3-ball for Alea Watson is off. And here come the Lakers. Karlstrom, wing, 3, book it. Man, that is her favorite shot. That's 10 for Karlstrom. And the lead again for Mid-Michigan, 22-21, early second quarter. And a 3-ball again, kind of short-armed.
That should be an over-the-bat call on Valier there.
It is.
Or Valier, excuse me.
That's her second foul, so she'll need to heed some caution here early in the second quarter, 9 minutes to go. 22-21, Mid's got the lead and the ball. Here's Griffin. Nelson from the corner, driving baseline. And Watson deflected that pass and sent it out of bounds on the baseline. So, but it'll stay down here with Mid. Good game so far.
Yeah, it's been, like you said in the first quarter there, it's been kind of seesawy a little bit, back and forth.
Both teams showing signs of excellence and showing some signs of maybe a little bit of sloppiness. Karlstrom, deep 3, end of the shot clock, no good.
Nice offensive board by Messier. He's going to find Nowak.
Nowak inside, can't get it to fall. This one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay down here with the Lakers. Nice offensive rebound there by Gracie Nowak.
Yeah, excellent possession on this end of the floor for the Lakers here.
You want to get that shot off just a couple of seconds quicker, but ended up in a extended possession, and Nowak's going to be whistled out of bounds. Didn't establish herself with the 2 feet back in.
A little bit of full court pressure here by the Lakers.
And Karlstrom, nope, that's Griffin, excuse me. Kind of got away with a pair of almost shoves there.
I mean, with the shoulder check that we saw get no called in the first quarter,
that's true. And
that's nothing.
And Griffin actually took a tumble of her own with the traveling call earlier. She was kind of tripped to the floor. And there's a travel against Taylor Butler. Kind of goes against the teachings of Coach Roy Kimball. They don't really have one particular star, and they like to keep it simple. That's what he told me, is that.
Yeah, you could hear him just now saying, less dribbling, more cuts, more passes.
Very traditional style. If you want to think about it, very traditional style of offense. Measures long 2 is no good. Still 22-21. We've been stuck here for about 2 minutes. Actually, about a minute and a half. I scratched that. And going to get a foul on the floor against Satori Griffin. Of all the things we've seen go not called, that one called is interesting. It's interesting to see how this has played out here in this first 12 and a half minutes, excuse me.
Oh, what a block by Messier.
And she's going to get tagged with a foul. She caught the wrist.
Still, though, great defensive effort.
Fantastic defensive effort to close back out.
Blocks should always go to the defender, not to the.
Exactly. I couldn't agree with you more. So here's Hannah Valier shooting a pair of free throws.
I mean, if you just think of the percentages of shots that get away clean versus shots that are blocked, give the blocks to the defenders.
Exactly. So Valier makes her first. She's got 3. A 5'10 freshman guard/forward out of Vicksburg. 60% free throw shooter.
That's going to be a lane violation.
She made them both. And no whistle. Looks like the violator caught themselves and will continue. 23-22. Here's Griffin, open drive, baseline. Finds Nowak for 3. Nope, that's a 2. And it's missed, just too strong.
Yeah, off the back of the rim there.
And a drive by Valier once again. She's got it, and that's going to be a foul on Nowak. So I'll send Valier back to the line. 60% would lead you to believe that she will probably make at least one of these.
You would think. There's a 54% shooter earlier that sunk a bull, so.
And I forgot she only had 1 free throw and she missed it. So here's Karlstrom now. And just flips it. Errant pass stolen away by Darling. Darling's layup is no good, and you're going to get a foul underneath. That one's going to go against Caitlin Messer.
That's unfortunate. She's picked up 2 fouls in her last 2 trips. That's not what Coach Cleveland probably wants out of his center.
So she'll have a seat. Kokatovic will check in. And a deflection there by Agama on the baseline. That was Darling, who was kind of leaning. No, that was not. That was Nason. And Darling ended up making the shot.
Yeah, as big strength shown by Darling there to get that basket over Kokatovic. She backed her down right to the hoop, right where she needed to be.
So Karlstrom kind of just put it in Griffin's knees almost, and Karlstrom on the defensive end is going to get tagged with a foul.
Yeah, so Lakers been sloppy here the last 3 offensive possessions. They haven't been able to muster even a shot. They're just errant passes that have been leaking out to the defense for free, right? So
after taking that 22-21 lead, Lake Michigan's gone on a quick little 6-0 run.
Yeah.
So JT Cleveland going to talk it over.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
All right, welcome back to Maury Courts here on MAC TV Sports. You're watching Laker basketball. I'm Nick Toner alongside Austin Chastain. We've had I want to say a physical game, but also not, right? So there's been calls that are, we would say, ticky-tack, and then there's been some no calls that have been like some pretty hard contact.
Right. As we said, it looks like they should be playing this game over on one of the rinks at the Ice Arena.
Yeah, there's been some hip checks, some shoulder checks.
You know, some good, hockey, and then we're in the wrong sport as Libby Nason makes her first. That's 6 for her. Again, kind of that 3-headed monster, the lesser of the 3 heads, I guess. 11.5 points per game, and she makes both of her free throws. She's 4 for 4 here tonight. But yeah, like you said, it's been physical, and then in the last just couple of minutes here, it's kind of turned into the way of every little touch is a foul.
Yeah,
It's interesting. Again, we're not bad mouthing, just observing and whatnot. And there's going to be a travel on Nelson underneath. Claims she got tapped in the head, got knocked in the head, and is wondering why there was no foul. So the Lakers working back into the half court, almost in the quarter court, really. Man-to-man, nice backdoor cut there. Madison Bailey.
Yeah, the Lakers are in some kind of disarray right now. They're going to have to focus up before this lead gets large.
It's a 10-0 run over the last couple of minutes. And we're going to get a whistle on Aaliyah Reno. This Carlstrom to inbound it near side right in front of us. Gets it into Wallace. He finds Agma, 14 on the shot clock. Like she's gotta move it, kind of trying to push the pace just a little bit. Carlstrom long too long. Off the back iron.
Redhawks quickly on the break here.
And a rebound ripped away by Cooper Agama. Agama pulls it back. Carlstrom, deep three. Book it.
Nice catch and shoot there by Alexis Carlstrom.
That is kind of her shot, especially from that right wing.
Yeah, she likes those right wing shots for sure.
And I mean, that was a deep three. I mean, I think Steph Curry could even appreciate that one from Golden State. Kokatovic rebound. Lakers moving it.
Wallace quickly on the drive.
Wallace got it to the 10, kicked it to Agama, and Agama's short corner shot was just off the front rim and out. 31-25, 4:20 to go, first half here on MAC TV Sports. And we're going to get a whistle.
Unsure what this is.
So it's a foul on Agama that should constitute free throws. And
yeah,
it will.
It will, yeah, so we will be in the 1-on-1 here.
So Nowak and Griffin both check in. Nelson and Wallace both have a seat. So here's Madeline Oosterhuis, 44% free throw shooter, and Unity Christian, originally from Marne.
Easily the tallest player on the court right now.
And she makes her first. 6'1". There you go. 6'1" freshman plus. Oosterhuis readies and fires. She missed the back end. 32-25. Nowak drip. Trying to work around the perimeter. Watson. Real, oh, and they're going to call a moving screen on Chloe Kokatovic.
It's a bit of an unfortunate call there because Kokatovic was standing there for 10, 15 seconds waiting for Nowak to take the screen, so I don't know how she could have been moving for it.
Been interesting. So here come the Redhawks, stolen away. Satori Griffin, nice work to deflect that, pickpocket it.
Yeah, quick hands.
Agama works it in to Griffin. Kokatovic.
Loses it on the dribble.
And her shot was blocked. Ball is loose. It's just flying around everywhere at this point.
Yeah, the whole game is in disarray.
Carlstrom, three from the right side. Missed it all, and that one will be out of bounds and will stay the way of the Lakers, so we'll stay down here. 32-25, 3:19 to go, second quarter. Last second substitution. Nelson will check in. Kokatovich will go have a seat.
Quick shot by Agama, doesn't get it to fall.
And that rebound kind of deflected a little bit, and a foul will be called against Torrey Griffin here.
Lakers got to be careful. They're going to be in foul trouble here pretty quick. The Red Hawks already shooting into the bonus.
So this will be Aaliyah Reno at the line. Holy horns.
They added a scoreboard, so they added a horn.
There you go.
So our comically long horn is now double.
Exactly.
One of the many home court advantages here at Maury Courts. Our 15-second buzzer.
And looks to be something.
I don't know if someone lost an earring maybe, or
Maybe a
piece of
contact?
jewelry, or maybe a contact.
I'm guessing it was a contact lens. Basing on the way Carlstrom kind of picked that up with the.
Well, she knew right where it was at from a little bit away, so.
And the first one for Reno is good. Well, then players aren't allowed to wear jewelry, or at least have to tape it up. So I'm wondering what it was. And Reno's second is off the side rim. Wallace on the drive with a floater that missed everything, looked to have fought through contact. Nelson is claiming that it was tipped. I don't think I've seen Wallace miss a shot, that poorly. So I'm wondering if maybe it was.
As she's driving through all the bigs there, you got to believe someone's going to get something on that.
Right, especially the way that came off. Less than 3 minutes to go, first half. Redhawks driving, no good.
Big defensive rebound there by Agama.
Here's Agama driving, finds Wallace on the wing. Wallace driving, finds an Agama short corner. Agama works it through, and she got it on the foul.
Nice and one there for Cooper Agama.
Fouls on Alea Watson, her first foul. That's not something that we see Cooper Agama do very much. She is known more for her spot-up catching and shooting.
Yeah, Wallace with a nice penetration drive there. And she finds Agama.
And she completes the three-point play. 64% free throw shooter, so that's to be expected. 33-28. 2.5 to play. First half. Redhawks working around the perimeter on the drive. This is going to be a foul. Looks like it's going to go against Carlstrom, which will send Nason to the line. No, they're going to get Agama.
That's her third already.
So Niederhood will check in, and Carlstrom. Nope, they're already checked out Agama. And the first is good for Nason. She's got 8. Got 54.5%. Oh, well, just as I said that, she missed a free throw, but that's her first miss of 6. So got to think that 54.5 might be going up just a little bit.
All right.
Extended rebound will go out of bounds in the way of the Lakers. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the first half, 34-28. Here's Wallace to Nelson, driving.
Nice pump fake to get her defender in the air.
Nice pump fake, nice patience there by Olivia Nelson. It's a 4-point ball game. Quick hands by Taleka Wallace. And no shot here, and they're going to get Watson on a travel. Nice pair of possessions there by Olivia Nelson with the patience and the layup on the offensive end, and then kind of forcing the travel on the other end.
Yeah, willing this Laker team back into this ball game. They're only down by 4 now. About a minute and a half left to go here in the half.
Karlstrom. Kicks it to Nelson. Nelson driving. Nice move, and Olivia Nelson putting the team on her back in a way.
It's the circus shot to go.
Last 3 possessions have been the Olivia Nelson show. Here the Redhawks working around the perimeter. 3 ball for Reno is long, no good.
Easy
Nelson
rebound there for Nelson.
Again, Nelson making her presence known. Here's Wallace on the drive, the floater, no good. Nowak, put back and tie game. First bucket, first points for Gracie Nowak, tie the game at 34. The mid-range shot from the free throw line for Taylor Butler is off. 30 seconds, about 4 seconds separating the game clock from the shot clock. JT Cleveland telling his team to hold on.
Yeah, he wants to slow this game down. There's only 2 shots left in the half.
Now he's giving them the green light. 9 on the shot clock. Wallace to Nelson on the elbow. Nowak short corner. 3 ball for Niederhood is off. The final 2 seconds. And the buzzer, no. The lights are on. Buzzer never sounded. That will be the end of the first half.
Yeah, tied at 34 here at Maury Courts.
Lake Michigan 34, Mid-Michigan 34. We've got a great game brewing here at MAC TV Sports. You're watching Laker basketball. We'll be back with the second half.
Hi, I'm Amy Bunting, and I'm the director here at Maury Courts Recreation Center. Here at Maury Courts, we have 127,000 square feet of fun. We have 4 high school-length basketball courts, we have 2 collegiate maple courts, and we have 2 collegiate-sized multi-purpose courts. So when you're at Maury Courts, you can come and you can play anything that you can think of: volleyball, basketball, racquetball, pickleball, all the things that you can possibly imagine that would be fun for you for recreation or even for fitness. At Maury Courts, when you have a membership here, you have a membership for a fitness center, and we've got McLaren Fitness over on 3 Leaves Drive that's also a part of our memberships. So it's like 2 in 1. Also, you have choices when it comes to purchasing your memberships. Depending on if you're a student or a senior citizen, you may get a discount, or if you're a member of some place that is a corporate partner of ours. Otherwise, you can also choose if you want just weight and fitness or if you want access to the whole shebang. Either way, bring your family down. In fact, once a month, you can come try it out on the first Friday of every month for free, as long as you bring us a non-perishable canned good for our food pantry. In addition, we also like to support the community. We partner with vendors that are local for all the industry that we do business with here. In addition, we have programming that is tying into programs like Transitions That Count, Connections That Count, MMI, and many more. Also, we've got, like I mentioned, a food pantry at the front of house, and we've got a take it or leave it coat and boots rack for our cold weather months in Michigan, which obviously last forever. Maury Courts is privileged to be a hospitality business model. So what we really like to do is bring in Michigan brand basketball and volleyball tournaments, but also brands from all over the region. So we're pretty fortunate to do businesses with entities like Gus Macker, Triple Threat Basketball, Michigan Mystics Basketball, and a lot more. And we're growing. So keep your eyes peeled for all the things that Maury Courts is going to have to offer on the weekends from now on. So if you're so inclined, why don't you check us out on our website? It's brand new, moreycourts.com, or come down. We're at 5175 East Remus Road. We'd really love to see you. My team is amazing, and it's Team Morey that's been keeping this place going. I'm very grateful for them, and we're very grateful for you. Sports lovers, meet here.
I signed up for the Laker Distinction Scholarship because I knew I wanted to go to mid right away anyways.
I knew that I wanted to get through college debt-free or as close to debt-free as possible.
Because I had some classmates who were a couple years older than me that had won it, and they had a really positive experience at mid.
And provided me the perfect path to get my associate's degree here at Mid-Michigan College and begin the rest of my college journey.
Winning LDS was a really positive experience for me. I was able to work on campus, and I was also able to study abroad, which is something I never really thought I would be able to do.
Really, the basis of my success today and my continual success is the Laker Distinction Scholarship and is Mid-Michigan College, because without this first step, I wouldn't be where I am today.
It really helped for me to know that the first 2 years of tuition were going to be lifted off my shoulders.
I got to meet a lot of great people who have become friends and advisors for me, and I know that as I move on that they will still be here to help me get through the college process.
And I really do think that my time here at Mid has helped prepare me to take these next steps, not only financially by saving a lot of money, but the faculty here at Mid and the classwork I feel like has really prepared me for the next step and these harder classes that I know I will be taking.
Receiving the LDS scholarship gave me the opportunity to successfully transfer 67 credits to Grand Valley State University, now putting me on the fast track to graduation, where I will be graduating a complete year early in the spring of 2020.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here for the second half of the Lakers versus Redhawks. The Lakers hosting the Lake Michigan College Redhawks out of Benton Harbor. And we're tied at 34, so it's been a close game. It's been a chippy game.
Yeah,
it's been a off-kilter game.
It really has. I like that metaphor that you had earlier in the first half with the airplane kind of going through some turbulence and having some smooth points. But if you're mid-Michigan, our 3 keys to the second half, 3 keys to breaking the tie and earning a victory here as we get set for the second half. Just keep fighting through. You know, the physical nature of this game kind of had it in the first quarter, kind of started to fade away a little bit in the second quarter.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how the nature of this game goes. But Lake Michigan shot 10 of 15 from the free throw line, 15 attempts from the line.
Yeah.
And mid had just 1.
Well, if you're mid and you think about it, you could almost feel as if all the fouls are going against you, right? I mean, the mid women have 13 fouls, whereas the Lake Michigan women have only committed 4. So to say that it's one-sided isn't really an understatement because it is.
It really has been, and another key, hit the offensive boards. Lake Michigan leads 7-5 on the offensive boards. Both have 20 after 20 minutes. And lastly, you got to keep taking and defending the 3-point shot. Lake Michigan 4 of 12, Mid-Michigan 5 of 15, both 33%. You kind of have to guard the stars. Again, this Lake Michigan team doesn't necessarily have one particular superstar, kind of more of like a 3 or 4-headed monster. So you just have to make sure if you're mid, keep that quote-unquote monster in check. We're underway, second half.
Yeah, Lakers start the second half with their starting 5. Karlstrom, Nowak, Nelson, Messier, and Griffin.
Kind of something we've seen quite frequently and I'm confused by these foul calls, man. This is interesting. So there'll be a foul on Nowak. Again, that just kind of seemed like just a little flick.
If that.
Foul call, and this one off of it looks like Karlstrom's foot, and will go out of bounds and stay here with the Redhawks. Michigan driving, and a shot is good for Hannah Valier. Redhawks strike first in the second half. Karlstrom, long 2, got it. It's 15 already for Karlstrom, and we're tied up again to 36.
Yeah, the 2 defenders for Lake Michigan didn't pull off a switch, and they both went with Nowak, so Karlstrom got the wide open look there.
And Nowak gets the deflection, gets the steal, and she's fouled.
Yeah, tough play there from Nowak.
The foul will go against Aaliyah Reno. That's her second personal, team first of this third quarter. Nice find by Karlstrom to find Griffin. And Nelson on the shot from the short corner. It's blocked away. And here are the Redhawks in transition. Can't get it to go. Nowak the rebound. That was a shot by Ellery Darling.
Strong rebound there by Nowak to steal that away.
Just goes up and gets it. Mesher couldn't get to fall. Karlstrom does. 17 for Karlstrom. Out of bounds off of Nowak's fingertips, and it will stay down here.
Nowak on the floor again looking for a loose ball. So she's come determined here in this second half.
Show off that physicality, that strong-willed nature she's got. 3 ball by Watson is off. Karlstrom on the long rebound. Slowing it down as Lex Karlstrom. 38-36, Mid's got the lead. Working around the perimeter, finds Griffin. That one is deflected away.
Yeah, Griffin late to get that pass in the Messier. Allows the defender to jump up and tap it away. Messier wanted that right when she started the cut and ended up getting it a couple steps later. But middle inbound here, and hopefully they can salvage the possession.
Karlstrom, 3, cash it. That is 20 points for Alexis Karlstrom. Nice outing so far. And we're going to get a travel. Nice defense that time by Karlstrom.
She's the Laker we need to heat up.
So Olivia Nelson had a couple of possessions, a little bit of a stretch at the end of the first half where she was kind of turning the tide, and now Lex Karlstrom turning the tide. That's 5 points in a row and a turnover forced in the last 3 possessions. 41-36.
Lakers seem to be more focused here in the second half, or at least more focused than what they left the first half in. They had a pretty good run there in the first quarter that kind of got nixed by a timeout, and then they kind of fell off for a minute there, but a lot of focus here early.
So some quick action there. Libby Nason's going to get called with a foul, and then on the inbound pass, an attempt by Griffin will be a foul against Hannah Valier. So that's already 3 team fouls, so the Lakers just 2 away as Satori Griffin has her first rattle out.
Maybe it has nothing to do with the teams. Maybe it's just which end of the floor you're on.
I guess so. 65% free throw shooter for the Mount Pleasant Oiler. And she makes a second. So that's 11 for Griffin. Full court press back on with a 6-point lead for mid. Watson finds Darling. Her shot's off. Rebound inside to Reno, and she's got it on the putback. Some strong defense. Griffin for 3. Book it.
Nice find there by Karlstrom. Oh, Griffin couldn't handle the steal.
Quick hands there by Satori Griffin. Now, maybe just a slick too slow. 3 ball is no good by Valier, and they're going to give it to Darling, and 1.
I think that foul's going to go on Griffin. That's going to be her, I think, her 4th or 3rd.
So the Lakers are in a little bit of foul trouble here with Agma and Griffin both playing with 3 fouls. Griffin will exit the game. Niederhood will check in. Nowak with 2, Agma, Griffin each with 3. Niederhood and Mesher each with 2. And the free throw is good. Three ball by Niederhood misses everything and will go the way of the Red Hawks. So here the Red Hawks working around the perimeter, and Darling is going to get called with a travel. Shuffled the feet just a little bit too much.
Yep, took off running before she put the ball on the floor.
45-41. 6:45 to go. Third quarter, Mid-Michigan's got a lead. Karlstrom wanted to drive it, was double teamed.
Nowak on the baseline drive.
What a drive by Gracie Nowak.
She'll go to the line for the and one opportunity here. Lakers playing with more tempo here in the second half.
And that tempo is turning into some physicality that is leading to some easier cuts and easier buckets. It's kind of continuing off that, 12-1 run to end that first half. So here's Gracie Nowak, 65% free throw shooter, misses here. And here come the Red Hawks. Watson on the drive. Kicks it. And that is Ellery Darling. Nope, that was Libby Mason, excuse me. Check that.
Carlstrom, her three-pointer off the back of the rim.
We're going to get a foul underneath. So now Nowak with 3 fouls. So Talika Wallace will check in. Nowak will have a seat with 3 fouls.
Kind of an unlucky foul there for Nowak. She goes up for the rebound and ends up coming down on a Lake Michigan player and gets booked for the foul.
Red Hawks break the press. Nason's 3 is off the back rim, no good. Niederhood on the drive, lost it, and they're going to call a jump ball. Held ball, and it'll stay down here with mid.
Man, that was an instant jump ball call by the official.
Was, I think, calling the clasp on top of the ball. Nelson kind of fades from the block, no good, and then she, I believe, is going to be called with a trip. So that's 2 personals against Olivia Nelson. Potentially trying to maybe mask a little frustration, he says with a question mark.
I'm sure the Lakers are frustrated.
She has been vocal. She's been a vocal leader so far today as the Lakers will switch to a zone look here. The drive, the shot for Libby Nason is good. It's 13 for Nason. Kind of a
Nice
log jam.
find.
Nice find and a foul underneath. Nice find by Talika Wallace to get an opportunity for Olivia Nelson. She was hacked on the way up. So Kokatovic will check in as Mesha will have a seat, and that's going to be 5 on the Red Hawks. So the Lakers will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Last 5:08 of the third quarter, starting with Olivia Nelson. She makes her first. 69% free throw shooter, a 5'8" freshman plus out of Beale City. Just down the road here from Mount Pleasant. And she makes a move. So she's just a tick below her average, averaging 8.1 points per game. She's got 8. And a 3-point lead for Mid-Michigan less than 5 minutes ago, third quarter. Redhawks working around a loose ball. Finds Bailey, and Bailey cashes a corner 3.
An errant pass that ended up into a corner triple. That's unfortunate for the Lakers.
Great opportunity taken by the Redhawks. Here's Niederhood for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Redhawks can take their first lead of the second half. That's wrong. Check that. First lead since the early part of the second half. How about that? In about 5 minutes' time.
Or just they take the lead again. This game's been so back and forth.
It has, and we've got a deflection by Niederhood on the far sideline right in front of the Lake Michigan College bench. Take the lead again. Simplify yourself. That's what I got to do. Redhawks working inside, working back outside. The 3 by Nason is off.
Strong rebound there by Niederhood.
Niederhood leading the charge. Karlstrom from the free throw line pulls up, and she's got it. 22 for Karlstrom. She's having herself quite a night. 51-49, just under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. This is Oosterhuis, excuse me. Redhawks working it around. Loose ball underneath. That's Nason getting onto it, and a timeout's going to be called here by the Redhawks. 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Wild.
Yeah, what do you think of the tempo shift? I think both teams are playing faster here in the second half.
Both teams are playing faster, and they're playing a little bit cleaner. I mean, obviously, that possession there ended up in a loose ball, but we're seeing both teams play a little bit cleaner, and I think that's going to play into how this game is decided, is whoever can take care of the basketball just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's been neck and neck. Like, we were 34 all at halftime, where we just were 49 all for a good minute and a half. So I think this one's going to go down to the wire here. Another Maury Courts classic, if you will.
I don't know if my blood pressure can handle that. I'm only 24. And we're going to get a travel here against Watson. And we'll go back to the Lakers. This series is quite interesting. Lake Michigan won in kind of a pull away late earlier this season on January 12th, 77-69. The teams did not play. Here's Nelson. Get back to the series history in just a second. Kokatovic working around. Here's Agama to Wallace down inside. Nice find to Kokatovic and blocked away by Oosterhuis. So going back to the series history, Lake Michigan, like many teams across the conference, did not field a team in 2021 due to COVID restrictions. As the Lakers inbound it to Kokatovic from Wallace. Wallace finds Nelson. Her long two is short. But these teams played 3 times in 2019. It seems incorrect. We're going to get a turnover. We're going to get a foul call.
Nice defense there by Olivia Nelson to be in her pocket there to get the contact of the foul.
Nason with an arm bar there, kind of trying to get away from Nelson just a little bit, but going to get a whistle.
So you were saying 3 matchups in 2019 then, after no team in 2020.
Right. We're going to get a travel against Nelson as she hit the deck. Both teams won on their home floor, with Lake Michigan winning 54-52 on February 13th, 2019, and Mid winning here at Maury Court 67-56. It's the Redhawks working it around. That's Butler driving it inside. Deflection. And we're going to get a held ball.
Another instant jump ball call.
The pass kind of deflected away from Oosterhuis. Nope, check that. From Valier. Again, check that. Into the hands of Taleka Wallace, who grabbed it, and then Valier just kind of reached back, found the ball, and got the instant whistle. But then these teams played again on March 9th in a district final over at Ford Fieldhouse in Grand Rapids, with Lake Michigan taking a 67-61 victory. We can get into it on the men's side a little bit too once that game comes, because that series is a little bit more interesting. I guess it's not quite as interesting, but the streak that was snapped earlier is interesting. I guess that's
nice little tease nugget for the men's game.
There we go. Here's Libby Nason. 13 points, count at 14. And she makes a move. Here come the Lakers. Kind of working that almost kind of screen and roll. And here's Karlstrom from just inside.
Man, you give that young lady a shot on the wing, and she's going to bury it.
24 points already for Karlstrom. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter, 53-52. Redhawks working around the perimeter. 3 ball is no good for Reno. Griffin with the rebound. Kind of a trap there on the baseline, and here come the Lakers. Wallace driving. Hook shot. Got it!
Wow, what a shot. What a
shot by Taleka Wallace. Kind of a circus effort. 4-point lead, and that's her first bucket of the night. Nice find by Butler to get it inside to Bailey. And here come the Lakers now on the drive, and we're going to get a tie up underneath. Again, just a quick whistle.
Man, see, the first half, these were fouls being called. Second half here, they're calling them as tie-ups.
Exactly, and that's, again, just this, the pacing and kind of the physicality of this second quarter, or the second half. Much different than the second quarter. Karlstrom, top of the key, gets it to Mesher. Here's Griffin from the wing. Got it for 3.
There's not many Lakers on this team that can't catch and shoot from that distance.
It's 17 for Griffin, 58-53, final minute of the third quarter. Here's Watson. Blocked from behind by Karlstrom, and they're going to tag Karlstrom with a foul.
Kind of a smart play there by Watson to know that Karlstrom was kind of compromised in her positioning. Had no open looks to pass, so just tries the shot.
Tries a shot, whether it had a chance to go in or not. It ends up, she'll end up having an opportunity from the free throw line. And she missed the first. So Alea Watson, again, out of Milwaukee, kind of that Milwaukee connection we talked about early in the show. 14 points per game, 71% from the free throw line. She makes the second.
Final 30 seconds here, the third quarter.
Here we go, 4-point game. Mid-Michigan's got the lead. And whatever momentum there is.
Overshot the rim there.
Was kind of just taken away there. Karlstrom's 3 from the corner, no good. Shot clock is off. Final 15 seconds of the third quarter.
It looks like the Redhawks are going to not hold for the last shot.
Driving inside, got it. Darling with the bucket. And that's going to be a deflection by Darling on the other end.
That'll be.
And it's going to stay down here. So Mid has 2.9 seconds to get a bucket away.
We've seen Mid do nice little inbound plays that lead to an easy bucket.
And Karlstrom gets taken to the floor. And no call. We go to the fourth quarter. Final 10 minutes. Should be an exciting final 10 minutes. Mid-Michigan 58, Lake Michigan 56. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
I appreciate that, though. Welcome back to Maury Courts here in Mount Pleasant. Final quarter of action, 10 minutes to go. Lake Michigan starting the fourth quarter with the basketball. Down by 2. Mid outscored Lake Michigan 24-22 in that third quarter. And instantly out of the break, Alea Watson.
They're going to call that a 2. I had that as a 3.
I had that as a 3 as well, so she's got 10.
That rattles out by Karlstrom.
And again, here's the pace by the Redhawks, and that's a 3 ball, no good. A long offensive rebound. It skated through just about everybody until Reno tracked it down on the sideline. Here are the Redhawks working around the perimeter. 3 ball is good for Libby Nason.
Yeah, Mason's shown that she can hit those shots at the top of the arc when she's wide open. So
already 5-0 run out of the gate in the first minute for Lake Michigan in this fourth quarter. Griffin on the drive. She's fouled and can't quite get it to fall, but she will go to the line.
Excellent drive by Satori Griffin. Split 2 defenders to get her way to the rack.
So here's Griffin. Her first free throw is up and good. Give her 18 points. Well above her average of 13.
She's had a string of high-scoring games here at Maury Courts of late.
And she splits the pair. Lakers down by 2, 61-59. Well over 8 minutes left. Plenty of time here to decide this one. And Watson's shot is short and a foul. Valier, will go to the line. So that's third on Mesher.
That could have went to Satori Griffin on that foul, so kind of thankful it went to Mesher, so we don't have more foul trouble issues.
The first one is good for Valier. Wanted to touch on more of the series history. I don't know why I skipped on the 2020 season, or the 2019 into 20, I guess, pre-pandemic. As the second free throw for Hannah Valier is good. 60% free throw shooter, averages 10.7 points per game, and she's right at that average. Lakers working around. Griffin for 3. Just a tick too long.
Nice offensive board by Nowak. Couldn't get the foul.
Nice offensive board. Couldn't get the putback quite. Quick hands by Griffin to kind of deflect that one. Lob pass. Corner 3. No good. Nice rebound by Karlstrom, and she's trapped on the baseline, but she breaks free. Lakers working around. Nelson a 3. Short.
Big time rebound.
Nice rebound and putback by Caitlin Mesher. Her first points of the night.
Big time rebound there.
And a foul underneath. Looks like it's going to be on Mesher here.
Mesher wanting a travel call there as she goes around and underneath her.
So that'll be the fourth on Kate Mesher. Kind of surprised there was no foul. So this will send Valier back to the line. There's a reason that I skipped over the history of the 2020 season, again, pre-pandemic, as Mid won those games by dominant fashion. 79-50 down in Benton Harbor as the first free throw is off, and 90-65 later in the season here at Maury Courts. So wanted to highlight the closer games.
Right.
And Valier makes the second. That's 11 points for her. 64-61, 7.5 to go, fourth quarter.
Some Laker fans may remember those games being broadcast here on MAC TV.
And
at least the home games anyway.
And the three ball by Karlstrom was short, offensive rebound, and then deflected away and stolen away by Watson. And then a deflection here by the Lakers. Nowak with her hands up, steals it. And she's going to be fouled. That's going to be the fourth on Aaliyah Reno.
Yeah, that's been the second half for Gracie Nowak. That ball gets loose and out of possession. She's going to be there. She's going to be one of the girls that's there.
And she's got it, too.
She's going to have a hand in what happens with that possession.
And she's always been one of the better defenders on this Laker roster and kind of making good on that, making even better on that.
Yeah. She's a tenacious defender.
Griffin lost the dribble for just a split second, collects it, and banks it home for 20. She's got 20 points, I should say. It's a 1-point deficit for Mid. Just under 7 to play. Mid-Michigan trying to stay above 500. Long three. No good for Nason. Loose ball. They're going to get a foul. I'm interested to see who it'll be on. It's going to be white ball. So we're going to get a foul. So that's a foul on Valier, her fourth. So now the Redhawks kind of dealing with some foul trouble of their own.
Yeah, dangerous play there. Nelson avoids an injury there as she gets her ankles rolled up on. She falls over there. So happy to see that she's up and smiling.
Again, that tenacity that she's shown throughout this game. Thank goodness she's still out there. Karlstrom kicks it to Griffin, who kicks to Nelson. Nelson driving, and she's going to get a charge called against her. Shakes her head. She's walking away. So now the Lakers with almost with a zone look of a full court press. It's a little bit of a new wrinkle.
Just don't give up the open shot, and your press is a success every time.
1-point game, ultra competitive here at Maury Courts this evening. Loose ball, knocked away by Nowak, stolen away by Nowak, finds Griffin. Griffin on the drive, kicks to Karlstrom. Karlstrom for three, she's hit, no call!
There's no calls on both ends of the floor here.
And then we're going to get a foul call against Olivia Niederhood. I'm stumped.
Yeah, there's not a lot of consistency, I don't feel like, but again, I don't want to speak ill of the officials, so I'll let Coach Cleveland take care of that in his post-game report.
I was just going to say, we will definitely hear from Coach Cleveland as there's going to be another foul called against Mid. Looks like they're going to get Satori Griffin. And it's going to be the fourth on Olivia Nelson. I was wrong. So that's 5 team fouls. So the Redhawks will shoot for the rest of this game with 5:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
I hope you're ready for a spicy finish to this one, because it's getting spicy.
Libby Nason makes the first. She's got 19. And now she's got 20. Cooper Agama will check back in. Agama with 3. She'll check in for Nelson, who has 4. Personals, I should say. This one's going to get dicey. 3 points. Separate the two teams. 5.5. Separate a winner. Must be having overtime period. And a drive by Niederhood, and she's fouled. It's like they're going to tag Darling with the foul.
Hard contact there on Niederhood.
Hard contact. That one drew a foul.
I'd like to say you would expect that foul, but I don't know that it was expected here.
So Niederhood makes the first of 5'8 freshman out of McBain. That's her first point of the evening, and she makes the move. So she makes good on the hacked layup. 66-65, 1 point. Trap on the near side, far side. Nowak steals. Rebound, got it.
Great
Gracie
defensive
Nowak.
play there. Press pays off.
That sideline trap worked. Inside to Darling. She's got it. She might have taken a shot in the face.
You get both ends of the press defense there. You get the turnover, and then you press again, and then you give up the easy buckets. So
Nice spin move by Karlstrom. Finds Griffin. Griffin on the wing. Kicks it to Karlstrom. Karlstrom, top of the key, holding it. 15 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Pops a three. Rims out. No good. Gracie Nowak, the hustle rebound.
what a board.
Niederhood for three. Just too strong. This one is out of bounds and will stay the way of the Lakers.
Nice job by Satori Griffin there to tap that ball down into the Red Hawk defender there.
It looked like it went off of Darling's foot. So Wallace will check in. Nowak will have a seat. 4:30 to go, 68-67. Nice inbound pass to Griffin, and she got the layup. Nice pass by Taleka Wallace on the inbound. 22 for Satori Griffin, who is going to be charged with a foul. A ticky-tack foul, man. That's 4 on Satori Griffin.
Yeah, it's got to be confusing for players for both teams, really, to know what kind of contact they can commit and what they can't, right? We've seen a high five be called as a foul, but we've also seen a shoulder check not get called. So
Right, and then on here just in this fourth quarter, we saw that three ball by Karlstrom go uncalled.
Yeah,
where she got hacked from behind, and the
defender
shot by
basically-
Butler is off.
the defender basically went through her from behind, and yeah, then no foul call on that.
Butler, that's actually the first free throw attempt Butler has made all season, and she makes the second one, so now she's 50%. Karlstrom, top of the key, working, driving, got it. Alexis Karlstrom, she's got 26. 4 minutes, tied up at 69, stolen away by Agama, then stolen away again by Darling, tipped away. Nowak on the steal, Agama on the deflection. Nowak finds Agama. Agama with the layup.
What a transition play by the Lakers here.
That's a 4-point flurry, and Lake Michigan calls a timeout.
The press causing some havoc here late in the fourth quarter.
This is a full timeout, so we'll step aside. 73-69, Mid's got the lead. 3:41 to go. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back to Maury Courts. 3:41 to go. You're watching MAC TV Sports. Austin Chastain with you alongside Nick Toner. Nick, the pace of this one has gotten going, and it's along with that the physicality.
Yeah, it's getting spicy out there. I mean, back and forth, fouls here, fouls there, no calls here, no calls there. The press has been what's really been paying off for the Lakers, though. They've picked up at least 6 points off that press in the past 2.5 minutes. So they have given up the easy bucket, though, on the other end when the press gets broken. But I think they're net positive pressing right now.
I would think so, too. There's our comedically Longhorn again. And we're back underway, 3:40 to go. Fourth quarter, 4-point game. Wallace and Nowak on the trap. Watson gets it away. There's a mid-range shot by Reno. It's off. Long rebound, Agama.
It's a big possession here by Lakers. You want to build a little bit of a cushion here with just over 3 to go.
Kill some clock. Get the shot that you want. You're in control here. Here's Nowak. Top of the key, finds Mesher underneath. And puts up the hook shot, no good.
Mesher decides to turn into the defense instead of turning baseline there.
The 3-ball for Valier is no good. Wallace, Talika Wallace underneath, grabs the rebound. Wallace driving.
A stutter and a fine.
Finds
Can't
Mesher, and
finish.
she can't get it. And we're going to get a foul call on Talika Wallace. We've seen that same play go as a tie-up. So now the last 2 possessions for Mid after the timeout by Lake Michigan have gone empty.
Man, Coach Cleveland imploring his ladies to focus.
2:42 to play. Hannah Valier already with 11 points, just above her average. And she misses the front end of the bonus.
The rim has been unkind to the Redhawks here for free throws here late.
Heard someone in the crowd say, "Ball don't lie." And the second one is good. That's 12 for Hannah Valier.
You love a good home crowd.
Should have seen it on Saturday, man. That was nuts.
Speaking of crowd, we have pretty good turnout here.
2.5 to play. Karlstrom on the drive. Can't get it to fall, just too
Loose
strong.
ball.
Loose ball underneath, and it looks like we're going to get a foul against Mid. Trying to get a number. That's it for Caitlin Mesher. Fouls out with 2 points on the night.
Yeah, but those 2 points are a little bit underselling her performance tonight. She showed a lot of heart and a lot of grit defensively.
Absolutely. And let's be honest, a couple of those fouls probably could have stood to be uncalled, but you know, it's a question mark.
At the same time, I'm sure there's some contact that could have been called.
Exactly. It
That's
works both ways, and it's tough to say.
That's my problem really with the officials is just if you're going to call it, call it. If you're not going to call it, don't call it. Don't pick and choose and be so wishy-washy about it.
Exactly. Valier missed them both.
That's huge for the Lakers.
Stays a 3-point game, 2:20 to go. Karlstrom for 3. Off the shot clock, so that will go to the Redhawks on the whistle.
A little bit of a rush possession there. You're up by 3. The clock is your friend. The time, you got to get rid of it.
You don't want to take so much shot clock that you run yourself out of time if you find yourself down, but you still have some freedom to run your offense. You don't need to run this extrapolated quick. And a nice tip by Satori Griffin to disrupt the press break.
Yeah, nice defensive play there.
So the Redhawks will inbound it near side. Here's Watson on the right wing near the volleyball court. It's the other Watson. This is Kalea Watson to her sister. Driving, stolen away by Karlstrom. The pass was deflected. Back to the Redhawks. And a drive, no good. Out of bounds. It's going to go the way of the Lakers. Nice hustle play there by Valier and Nowak both.
Huge defensive stop for the Lakers.
Huge stop. I thought the Lakers had the stop there with Karlstrom kind of deflecting and stealing that pass, but then her pass was deflected and stolen on its own.
Yeah, she didn't have a lot of options with her being on the floor like she was. So
1:46 to go. 73-70. This has been a battle here at Maury Courts. That one's deflected, goes into the backcourt. It was deflected by a Red Hawk, so Nowak will just collect it, work with it. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Karlstrom on the drive. That's going to be a blocking foul against Nason.
I believe she should go to the line now, and she will.
So both teams will shoot free throws for the rest of these, 85 seconds. 1:25 on the clock, 73-70. Mid's got the lead. Karlstrom easily makes the first. That's 27 for the 5'7" freshman plus out of Harrison. Again, just nearby is Harrison, and her second free throw rims out, no good. 74-70.
That's all right. You made it a two-possession game at the very least, though, so making one was critical.
And a loose ball, scooped up. Three ball is no good for Watson.
Huge defensive board.
And Nowak on the board. Going to be a foul call against Kalia Watson. So Nowak will go to the free throw line.
There's a chance to ice this game, possibly. Hit these free throws.
Gracie Nowak, and she could be the one to do it. She shoots just over 65% from the three-point line.
Yeah, Lake Michigan's gone a little bit cold on the offensive end here of late.
74-70.
But that's a big plus to that, though, is the Lakers D that's forcing them to be cold.
Nowak makes the first. And again, it's that full court pressure and the sideline traps that have helped.
Just nothing free right now for the Laker defense. That
Nowak
rattles off.
Misses the second. 1 minute to go. 5-point lead for Mid. One's far from decided. Redhawks working around the perimeter. Nason kicks it to Kalia Watson. Nason for three, no good. Griffin the rebound. Here's Taleka Wallace.
Big rebound there.
10 seconds separate game from shot clock.
Coach Cleveland wanting to spread out.
Here's Karlstrom. He wants his Lakers just to dribble it away.
He wants to milk this whole shot clock down.
They've done just about that. 8 on the clock, 17 on the game clock. 3 on the, and we're gonna get a foul.
Must have been an off-ball foul for the Redhawks.
That's gonna be an off-ball foul for.
Or correction, they did foul Wallace, so Wallace will go to the line.
So that was a foul on Alea Watson. And Wallace makes the first. That's 3 for her with 12.7. It's a 6-point lead for Mid. You got to think there's about 2 possessions left, 1 per side.
She makes this free throw. You got to believe this game is dusted.
And she did
Rattles
not.
out.
Redhawks not showing much urgency. 3 ball, no good. Karlstrom the rebound. 1.8 left to play. 6-point lead. Smiles on the faces of the Lakers.
Lakers win a huge game tonight. Real chippy affair. I know anything's possible, but I don't see a way that this could not end up in a Laker victory at this point.
So the Lakers will move to 12-10 as Karlstrom makes the first. That will do it. 28 points for Lex Karlstrom. 77-70. Lakers move to 12-10 overall, 7-5 in conference play. She makes the second one. 29 points for Alexis Karlstrom as Libby Nason chucks the ball away toward the baseline. Lakers win it.
Yeah, huge game for the Lakers here. Excellent effort by Satori Griffin, Alexis Karlstrom, the chippy, like the grit, like the heart that Gracie Nowak showed, and even Caitlin Mesher, who fouled out late, but her defensive presence was needed through the whole game. So huge team victory here by the Lakers tonight.
Great game tonight, and the Lakers next up will host Encilla on Saturday. Next up for us, we'll have Coach JT Cleveland, and that will lead into the men's game. You're watching Laker basketball here on MAC TV Sports. Welcome back here to Maury Courts in Mount Pleasant following a 78-70 win for Mid-Michigan over Lake Michigan College. Here with women's coach JT Cleveland. And JT, nice win tonight. Physical game.
Yeah, you know, Lake Michigan has great athletes. They're big, they're strong, and they play with that strength. So you got to be ready to play. I thought there was a couple times in the first half where we let that bother us, and then we struggled offensively, and they beat us up on the boards in the first half. I thought in the second half we matched that physical play, and we did a lot better job on the defensive glass, keeping them off it, and then we executed offensively. So very, very pleased with what the girls did second half.
Was that one of the big adjustments at halftime? That kind of the message was, hey, we gotta match our physicality.
Yeah, I mean, there was two things we needed to do. One, we got to make sure we match their physicality. We don't let them push us off the block. We don't let them push us off the drives. We make sure that we're boxing hard, so we make them one and done each time. And then we had to get the pace going up and down a little bit. And then in the fourth quarter, we turned that press on. I think they were a little bit tired, and we were hungry. And that spells good things for the Lakers.
Right. It turned out to be a great game on the boards. Offensive rebounding key, 10 offensive rebounds. Was that kind of – I know that's something that every team wants to see, but especially, you know, considering, you know, your team's a little – I don't want to say undersized.
Undersized, yeah.
But, yeah.
The Mighty Mites, yeah. These girls are small, but rebounding is about what's inside your heart, getting there a little bit quicker. Sometimes if they're bigger and you can out-quick them to the spot, you can get that offensive rebound. I thought Gracie did an awesome job on the old glass. Liv Nelson got a few in there. So did Satori. Naderhood got on the old glass. Chloe and Katie, too. Like, we got a bunch of girls who are really scrapping. And sometimes those girls might not get it, but then they tip it and somebody else gets it. You know, we were making the efforts and really battling them. And then I thought they went to a little smaller lineup, which kind of helped us, too, which is after we turned them over a little bit, they went to just one big at a time. That actually probably favored us.
Working on that full court press, it looked like there's maybe a new zone look. I mean, it's kind of keeping that rolling, and that turned into a lot of offensive opportunities for you guys tonight.
You know, we always try to switch up our looks with the press, whether it's man-to-man, whether it's man-to-man run and jump, whether it's a zone look where we're going to come right straight at you when you're not ready for it. You know, if you do it the same way every time, press is not going to be effective. So we made a little switch in the fourth quarter. And then there was, 3-4 turnovers in a row. We went from down by 3 to up by 3 or 4, you know. And then from up by 6. Okay, awesome. Yeah, then we're up 6. And I thought we executed, and we got a layup and a 5-footer and 2 wide open threes. We didn't make any of them, but they were great shots. So, like, we're not going to hold it for 5-6 minutes. We got to continue to play basketball. So I really like the decisions the girls made down the stretch, getting great shots. And then if you watch the last 3-4 minutes, they didn't get any offensive rebounds. They were one and done every time. And that's how you win games.
Lex Carlstrom with 29 points, Tori Griffin with 22. Gracie Nowak had 4 steals. Just a great overall team win tonight.
Yeah, everybody was ready. I thought Cooper played great in the second half. I thought Taleka did an awesome job defensively and breaking the defense down to get something for herself or somebody else. But we leaned on Lex hard. She's best player in this conference, and you saw her in the first half have 13 when nobody on the team seemed to be able to throw it in the ocean. We had like 6 air balls in the first half when we just came off a 116-point performance on Saturday. I was wondering what happened. So we just leaned on Lex. She had 13. And in the second half, we kind of hit a little low again in the third quarter. We just went back to her. And she wants that. You know, there's a lot of great players out there, but you got to have that little bit inside of you that says, I'm going to make a play for my team. She made a couple really nice passes, too. It wasn't all about scoring, but she wanted that on her back. Really proud of her. Terrific player, continues to get better. She works so hard every day in practice, outside of practice, putting time in. She's a leader on and off the court. So happy to have her this year. Just a great young lady. Her family's always here. It doesn't matter where we play. She's got a great support system. That helps, too. That's huge.
Ancilla coming in here on Saturday. I know you're going to try to enjoy this win,
Sure.
but looking forward to Saturday. What's going to be some of the keys against Ancilla?
You know, Ancilla's got some great three-point shooters. They've got a couple post girls that can do damage on you, that can really score inside. A little bit like what we did today. We've got to keep them off the glass, keep them out of the paint, and then we got to make it a running game up and down, which has kind of been like what we're trying to do anyways most of the time. but maybe even a little more so against Ancilla. Because if they get you into their pace and they get open threes, they can really shoot it.
We'll look forward to bringing you that game against Ancilla here Saturday afternoon. Tip-off at 1 o'clock here on MAC TV Sports. If you're able to join us here at Maury Courts, please do so. JT, thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Austin. Thanks for all those that watched, and another great crowd here that came tonight. Thanks for all that came, and go Lakers.
Nick and I will be back with the men's game in about 10 minutes' time. Lakers, Redhawks, tipping off in about 10 minutes.
Hi, I'm Amy Bunting, and I'm the director here at Maury Courts Recreation Center. Here at Maury Courts, we have 127,000 square feet of fun. We have 4 high school-length basketball courts, we have 2 collegiate maple courts, and we have 2 collegiate-sized multi-purpose courts. So when you're at Maury Courts, you can come and you can play anything that you can think of: volleyball, basketball, racquetball, pickleball, all the things that you can possibly imagine that would be fun for you for recreation or even for fitness. At Maury Courts, when you have a membership here, you have a membership for a fitness center, and we've got McLaren Fitness over on 3 Leaves Drive that's also a part of our memberships. So it's like 2 in 1. Also, you have choices when it comes to purchasing your memberships. Depending on if you're a student or a senior citizen, you may get a discount, or if you're a member of some place that is a corporate partner of ours. Otherwise, you can also choose if you want just weight and fitness or if you want access to the whole shebang. Either way, bring your family down. In fact, once a month, you can come try it out on the first Friday of every month for free, as long as you bring us a non-perishable canned good for our food pantry. In addition, we also like to support the community. We partner with vendors that are local for all the industry that we do business with here. In addition, we have programming that is tying into programs like Transitions That Count, Connections That Count, MMI, and many more. Also, we've got, like I mentioned, a food pantry at the front of house, and we've got a take it or leave it coat and boots rack for our cold weather months in Michigan, which obviously last forever. Maury Courts is privileged to be a hospitality business model. So what we really like to do is bring in Michigan brand basketball and volleyball tournaments, but also brands from all over the region. So we're pretty fortunate to do businesses with entities like Gus Macker, Triple Threat Basketball, Michigan Mystics Basketball, and a lot more. And we're growing. So keep your eyes peeled for all the things that Maury Courts is going to have to offer on the weekends from now on. So if you're so inclined, why don't you check us out on our website? It's brand new, maurycourts.com, or come down. We're at 5175 East Remus Road. We'd really love to see you. My team is amazing, and it's Team Maury that's been keeping this place going. I'm very grateful for them, and we're very grateful for you. Sports lovers, meet here.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back. Maury Courts
are we?
here in Mount Pleasant. He says with a question mark.
Humane?
I think we're back. Having some technical mix-ups. But we're gonna let while we're dealing with that, we're gonna let the PA man Chris do his thing. Read you the lineups, and we'll be back. We'll get you set for Laker men's basketball against Lake Michigan College here on MAC TV Sports.
Welcome to the Lake Michigan Community College Athletic Association basketball game between the Mid-Michigan College Lakers and the Lake Michigan College Redhawks. At this time, I would like to announce the starters for the Redhawks. Number 2, Brian Hunter. Number 4, Dewey Shannon. Number 11, Derek Picknell. Number 32, Jaden Williams. And number 44, Adule Cobb. The Redhawks are coached by Ricky Hampton.
Wow, they're a big team.
Don Koplosh. And now for your Lakers on the Michigan College. 6'3", sophomore forward from Dewitt. Number 2, Isaac Underberg. A 6'2", sophomore guard from Detroit. Number 3, Tim Stewart. A 6'7", freshman forward from Detroit. Number 5, Satchel Love. 5'10", freshman guard from Oakland. Number 11, Noah Pruitt. And the 6'4", sophomore forward from Brazil. Number 12, Enrique Andrade. The Lakers are coached by Caitlin House, assisted by Kira Artis, Joel Dyer, and Byron Shuck.
So there's your starting 5 for both teams.
Hungerford, Stewart, Love, and Pruitt, all for the Lakers. Hunter, Shannon, Campbell, Williams, and Ba, the starting 5 for the Redhawks. Mid-Michigan in the white uniforms with the Carolina blue around the shoulders and with the Laker bird on the back. Navy blue collar, navy blue striping on both the shoulders and the bottom of the shorts. Navy blue font and Carolina blue trim around said font.
The Laker bird goes by Harry the Heron.
Harry the Heron, there you go. I just learned something. And we're underway. Love won the tip, and it's a loose ball, all sorts of chaos, and then a kick ball by Tim Stewart. That was a chaotic 8 seconds. Are we sure we're not in the Professional Bull Riders?
Right.
Or Professional Bull Riding Association. So here are the Redhawks, starting with the ball in all black uniforms. White accents and trim on the drive. 3 ball is out, in and out for Hunter. Red font for Lake Michigan with white trim around that font. Here's Noah Pruitt now for the Lakers. Lakers working around the perimeter. Here's Satchel Love. They slow it down. Here's Noah Pruitt. Pruitt driving. Pulls up. Finds Stewart on the wing. Stewart driving. Stewart looking around, spinning, fades away. Mid-range, no good.
Oh, big rebound there by Hungerford.
Big rebound, and it's going to stay here with Mid-Michigan. The shot clock had all but run out, so Caleb House imploring his team to make sure they're. Hold on, we seem to have some delay, an issue with. Okay, there is 1 second on the shot clock. There was never a clear rebound, so the clock did not reset. That one goes out of bounds, and it'll be a shot clock violation against the Lakers. So the Redhawks will take it back on the turnover.
Tim Stewart looks to be wearing some like rib cage padding or like What you would think like a quarterback would wear underneath their jersey in football there.
Kind of like a flak jacket almost,
Yeah.
if you will. That's kind of sweet. There's a 3-ball for Dewey Shannon. And Lake Michigan strikes first. And here's a steal, this time by Ba. He's going to take it himself. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Shannon was, and subsequent putback, no good. And here's a foul away from the ball.
Yeah, Stewart went down hard.
So Jaden Williams picks up a foul. 3-0 Redhawks early on. Pruitt, mid-range, no good. Long rebound to Ba. And here's Brian Hunter Jr. driving on Pruitt. 3-ball is no good. That was for Jaden Williams. 2 minutes in, Mid-Michigan has yet to put one on the board. Here's Hungerford for 3, too strong. Rebound, long rebound to Bob. Man, he's got some long arms.
Nice defense there by Andrade to shield that layup.
And Andrade paying, he's gonna draw a charge. Caleb House imploring with the officials that looked like Bob was moving.
I think the officials are even kind of.
They're going to call a foul on Noah Pruitt. There seems to be all kinds of confusion. 17:43. Pruitt's kind of looking around like John Travolta did in Pulp Fiction, like, what? What's going on here?
Dude, that's not even who took.
So now we're going to.
Andrade is the one who drove, and now they don't know who to call the charge on.
So they're finally going to call the foul. And, props to Coach Ricky Hampton for sticking up for Mid-Michigan here. So Enrique Andrade.
Well, yeah, he'd rather have the foul on the big two.
Well, yeah, but still, make sure that it gets called right. Here's Andrade, and he slams it down.
What a no-look pass by Tim Stewart there.
Unbelievable. So now Mid-Michigan's on the board in an emphatic fashion. Redhawks working around inside. Bod's shots off. No good. And the rebound and subsequent deflection from Williams goes off of Hungerford, so we'll stay down here. Redhawks inbound it to Ba.
It's my least favorite basketball play as a defender. Having someone throw a wild ball off of you to go out of bounds.
And we're going to get a foul on the floor here against Mid. It's going to be against Isaac Hungerford.
Both teams playing really aggressive here in early goings of this basketball game.
Not even, just over 3 minutes in, not even 4 minutes in. And the aggression, again, physicality. This one works it inside, and they've got it. That's Jaden Williams. Here are the Lakers working around the perimeter. Satchel Love over to Enrique Andrade to Pruitt. 13 on the shot clock. Stewart, little ball fake. Driving it, finds Love for 3. Too strong. Rebound inside. Hungerford got it.
Good heads-up play there by Hungerford.
Kai McComb set check in for the first time. Drive by Bob, blocked by Satchel Love.
What a play by Love.
Nice find by Hungerford to Pruitt on the wing. Pruitt driving. Can't get the floater to fall. Love couldn't quite corral it, so the rebound will go to the way of the Redhawks. There's a drive inside, kicks it to Bod on the baseline. Kick it out to Shannon, who kicks it out to Campbell. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ba for 3. He's got it as the shot clock expires.
Wow. Kudos to Lake Michigan for a nicely worked offensive series there.
Abdoulaye Ba with the 3 ball. And here are the Lakers working it inside. Tangled up the big men on the mid-Michigan baseline. And then a loose ball. Loose ball finds its way to Dewey Shannon, and he's got the 3. That's his second. Nice pull up by Tim Stewart.
What a rebound by Satchel Love.
Rebound by Satchel Love. And then a subsequent foul.
So they're not going to give him the basket there.
You're going to say he was on the floor. So McCombs, Turner, and McGillis all check in for the first time. Pruitt for 3, too strong. Caden McGillis, nice rebound.
Nice offensive rebound there by McGillis.
Here's Turner. Waits on it, doesn't pull it. McCombs on the wing. Finds Turner. Turner driving. Gets it to Love, 2 on the shot clock.
Ooh.
Triggers a 3, and it's just off.
I love Satchel Love, but I don't think he's the guy we want taking that shot at the end of the shot clock there.
There were just 2 seconds left on the shot clock. I noticed in the last couple of games, he kind of took too many dribbles at the end of the shot clock.
I mean, good heads-up play by him to get the shot away.
And a lob pass goes out of bounds and will go to the way of the Lakers. This will be a 30-second timeout here by Caleb House, who wants to talk things over with his team down 11-4.
Yeah, Redhawks really showing their length defensively, keeping Mid-Michigan away from the basket. I think all 4 mid points have been off, like, kind of dirty offensive rebound putbacks, right? Like, no clean looks so far for mid.
Well, I guess the one dunk by Andrade, but that was just kind of a...
Well, that's still a backdoor cut through traffic.
It was.
Or, no, yeah, it was an offensive rebound that found Andrade on the cut.
Right, and then he kind of said, that was kind of after that commotion, that confusion with the foul call.
Yeah, the charging call. That was on Noah Pruitt, and then on Hungerford, and then finally correctly put on Andrade.
13:32 left here in the first half, 11-4. Lake Michigan's got an early lead, but Mid-Michigan never counts itself out. And this will be a blocking call against Brian Hunter. Noah Pruitt kind of tripped, or was tripped, so. Pruitt again, driving. Nice no-look pass to Turner. Oh, and he just missed it.
Can't finish the bunny.
He just missed it. What a great find by Noah Pruitt. Right play by Andre Turner to sky for it. Just couldn't get the roll. Here's Hunter, mid-range, no good. Nice rebound by Satchel Love.
Yeah, Love just reaches up, plucks that away.
Nice find inside by Pruitt, and this will be a tie-up underneath, and will go to the way of the Redhawks. 11-4, 12:42 to go, first half. Tim Stewart sets check back in at the next whistle for mid. And a banked three for Jacorian Freeman.
You don't see banked threes from the corner very often.
Not like that. And there's a three for Makai McCombs. Coming off the bench. There's a drive, missed, rebounded by Love. Here's Pruitt on the wing. Skates by his man. Finds the little floater. That's first points for Noah Pruitt. Tim Stewart will check in, as we said. And that's another 30-second timeout. This one goes the way of Lake Michigan.
Yeah, Mid-Michigan rather. They're starting to battle themselves back. They're starting to get themselves into this game. It was 14-2 not long ago. Now we're sitting 14-9. So Mid on a little bit of a run here. So they just got to find this. The Red Hawk defense has been pretty stout.
It has. It has. And Mid has had a couple of opportunities that just couldn't find the bottom. You know, that layup there by Turner that just somehow just rolled out. I don't know how.
Yeah, that ball was halfway down. That's unfortunate.
Here come the Red Hawks. Driving inside. Shot by Freeman. The initial shot by Freeman was blocked away, and then he scooped up his own rebound and knocked in the putback. 16-9, 11:15 to go first half here at Morey Courts. McGillis driving. Nice double clutch. Couldn't get it, and they are not going to count that as Andrade calling basket interference. The ball was in the cylinder. And he also grabbed the rim on that play. And they're going to get a travel against Lake Michigan. (16-9), 10:50 to go first half. Mid-Michigan trying to, and that one was off the official, stayed in bounds, and found Turner.
Yeah, quick heads-up play by Turner.
Three ball by McGillis, got it! What a fortuitous possession that time for Mid-Michigan, and now it's a 4-point ball game. Good job by McGillis and the rest of the Lakers to cash in on the opportunity.
I'm surprised the official didn't call kickball on himself.
I am too. It's one of those that you don't see very often. There's a drive by Johnson, and that one was off the front rim, no good. Here's Tim Stewart. Stewart working it around. Finds McGillis. McGillis driving. Kicks to McCombs. McCombs, long ball, no good. Tipped away by McGillis to Turner. Turner for three. Oh, he stared there looking at it. I thought he had it down. And that one's deflected out of bounds, and it will stay down here with Mid-Michigan.
Makai McCombs almost came up with another offensive rebound on that possession.
Long inbound pass from McCombs to Stewart, and Stewart just, and I mean just, missed the hands of Makai McCombs. That would have been, that could have brought the game to a one-possession margin.
Yeah, you got to believe McCombs flushes that.
So here are the Red Hawks near side. Working around the perimeter, working it inside. And that's going to be a hack. That's going to go against Enrique Andrade. His second. So here's Jacorian Freeman, a freshman guard, 6'4", 190, out of Irving, Texas, Ranchview High School. He's 63% free throw shooter, and he makes the first. That's already 6 for Freeman. There's quite a bit of out-of-state flavor to this Red Hawk roster, which scores 71 points per game, shoots at a 38%, just over 38% clip, and 27.5 from three. And he makes them both. So that's 7 for Freeman. Tubes McCombs finds Pruitt on the wing, 20 on the shot clock. Pruitt driving, loses the handle for a split second. That's going to be a tie-up underneath, and we'll stay down here with Mid-Michigan. Shannon will check back in as Roberts will have a seat. Long inbound to Satchel Love. Satchel Love driving, gets the shot he wants. Couldn't quite finish it though.
You love to see the big man put it on the deck.
And a nice scoop shot there by Freeman. 9 for him, and it's an 8-point Lake Michigan lead. McGillis, 3-ball, book it! Caden McGillis.
He's got a hot hand here early on.
6 points early on.
2 for 2 from behind the arc for McGillis.
And a steal by McCombs, up to Pruitt. Pruitt holding, waiting. Gets it to Stewart, who quickly gets it into Satchel Up. That one's deflected away. McCombs in the corner finds Pruitt. McGillis, heat check, no good. And that's going to be a rebound. Oh, no, it's not. That's going to be a foul call against Mekhi McCombs. Here the Red Hawks working it around inside, and they throw the ball away. So the Lakers will take it back. Actually threw that pass right to assistant coach Taylor Artis. Nice hands. And then the Lakers throw it away. Pruitt couldn't find McGillis on the skip pass. So the Red Hawks take over, up by 5. 7:48 to go, first half. 20-15, low-scoring affair so far in this one. Still a bit to play, and a 3-ball for Shannon is off. Rebound to McCombs. Pruitt driving slightly. Pulls it back. Here's McCombs. McGillis in the corner, driving baseline, and he gets the layup and the foul. Count it.
What a play by Connor McGillis. Laker bench stepping up in a big way to keep the Lakers into this ball game.
So Caden McGillis almost 3 times over his average here in the first 13 minutes. 59% free throw shooter, 6'4" freshman forward/guard out of McBain. And he makes the freebie. That's 9. So if you think about it, all of Caden McGillis' points have been scored off 3-point plays, in a way.
Yeah.
And a rebound by McGillis, going a little too quick, bumps into Pruitt, but they scoop it up, and here's Noah Pruitt now.
Yeah, the intensity that the Red Hawks shown in the first 2 to 3 minutes looks like Mid has absorbed that punch.
And is now punching back itself.
Right. Because early going, the Red Hawks were just flying around the court.
Pruitt, long 3, can it?
What
a shot.
He never fails to impress me with the range that he shoots from. If it's on hardwood floor, it's in range.
That's the first lead for Mid-Michigan. Shot is short, and here are there's a nice rebound there by Satchel Love. Here are the Lakers. A bit of a run. Pruitt couldn't get his second three in a row to fall. Rebound to Campbell, and here are the Red Hawks. Just over 6 minutes to go, first half. Quickly paced first half, I should add. Completely missed everything on that attempt. And 21-20, Pruitt slows it down. McGillis, slight drive, pulls back, finds Pruitt. Dumps it inside to Love. Love doing work, doing his thing. Satchel Love's on the scoreboard. 23-20.
Yeah, nice turnaround basket there by Love. He gets the ball on the spot he wants it, and he's not pushed off it.
Redhawks, nice passing. They work it underneath to Derek Campbell.
That ends a long drought that the Redhawks have been in.
Still down by one with Mid up 23-22. McGillis faked a three, picked up his dribble on the baseline, got trapped. Stewart finds McGillis, corner three, short. McGillis has got his own rebound, and he goes up with a shot, and he's fouled.
What a hustle play by Connor McGillis. He recognizes right away that his shot is short and crashes the boards for that rebound.
So Caden McGillis back to the free throw line where he was already 1 of 1 on the day. Evening, I should say. It's past 8 o'clock. And he misses the front end. TJ Rady will check in as McCombs will have a seat, and it looks like Hungerford is set to check in for Caden McGillis after this free throw, which he makes. Double figures already for McGillis.
He's been huge off the bench for the Lakers.
In fact, he's the only Laker in double figures.
Could not have asked for a better shift if you're Coach Caleb House.
24-22, 4:40 to go, first half. Long ball for Campbell is good. So here's Pruitt on the left wing. Drives, kicks to Hungerford. And Pruitt traveled, shuffled the feet. Sean Goodman will check in for the first time. Satchel Love will have a seat. 25-24, Lake Michigan has the lead. Zone look here by the Lakers. Three balls off, Goodman the rebound. Here's Stewart, driving, looking for Goodman, can't find him. Finds Rady in the corner, three ball, got it.
What a find by Tim Stewart. Wow.
TJ Rady with a great shot in the corner off the assist.
More points off the Laker bench.
Here's a long ball for Hunter, no good, offensive rebound. Inside to Williams. And we're going to get a turnover underneath. And Mid-Michigan will hold on to it here with just over 3 minutes to go in the first half. Up by 2. Stewart. Great. Oh, nice find. A little bit of a circus find. Goodman just couldn't get his hands on it.
I don't think Goodman was ready for that pass.
Long 3-ball off the top of the backboard.
Kind of a late whistle on that.
Kind of a late whistle. Mid had already started its break.
Yeah, regarding that Goodman play there, I don't think he was ready for that. I thought it looked to me like he was anticipating Stewart to finish that at the rim, but Stewart dishes that last moment.
I think he was just a little bit too far behind the basket. So they're going to get a foul, actually, on Abdullah Ba. And a 3-ball by Satchel Love is off, no good. Less than 3 minutes to go, first half. And a drive is up and good for Dewey Shannon. He's got 8, 2.5 to play, first half. 27 up. Nice catch there by Tim Stewart on the sideline. And they're going to say Stewart stepped out of bounds.
Oh, I thought he had done well to draw contact and picked up the foul, but
I thought he did too, but late whistle, out of bounds. Asher Visman set to check in for the first time, the Central Macomb Green Hornet. Checking at the next whistle. 2 minutes to go. First half, tied up at 27. Loose ball. Bad pass there. Out of the hands of Dewey Shannon. Visman will check in for Stewart. Thought it might have been Hungerford for a second, but Stewart will have a seat. Here's Noah Pruitt, less than 2 minutes to go, tied up at 27. Love wanted to launch a 3, but he thought better of it. Here's Pruitt driving to find Visman. Visman driving, no look pass to Rady. Rady, a 3-ball in the corner, no good.
yeah, Hungerford directing traffic there with that pass.
90 seconds to go, first half. Visman on Shannon. Pruitt on Campbell. That pass through the uprights that Asher Visman put up. And
yeah, that ball went over his head so fast he couldn't even get his hands up for it.
They're going to get a foul against Satchel Love on the drive. Moves on the floor, so they'll stay. We'll have to run a play here. Nice awareness there by Shannon to get rid of that ball. He was about to step on the line. Here's a drive and bucket for Derek Campbell. That's 7 for him.
Under a minute now here in the first half.
2-point ball game. Here's Rady working around the perimeter. Visman driving, finds Love. Love finds Visman. Got to get rid of it. 7 on the shot clock. And a deflection will keep the ball down here. So Logan Shillman and Mackay McCombs will check in for mid. Six on the shot clock. Mid-Michigan 7-15 overall, 2-10 in conference play. And there's a steal, but stepped on the line was Micah Johnson. So it'll stay down here. And keep it now, mark it 7 seconds. Nope, down to 6. 34 seconds left in the half. Lakers down 2. Visman catches the inbound pass. Dribbling, shooting, a fadeaway, misses everything.
Shillman with the offensive rebound.
Shillman with the offensive rebound, but he missed everything too, so that will go as a 30-second violation.
Yeah, Satchel Love tries to whip that rebound off of a Red Hawk, but he misses everybody, just throws it away out of bounds.
These teams just about even in scoring. As we mentioned earlier, Lake Michigan scoring 71. Mid-Michigan scoring just under 70 points per game. Both shoot around the same 38.5%, 39% from field as a long ball is no good for Johnson. Pruitt at the buzzer.
Ooh.
Just not long enough.
Just in the elbow there, the rim of the backboard.
So we go to the half.
We got ourselves a ball game here,
We've got
though.
ourselves a ball game. It's Lake Michigan 29, Mid-Michigan 27. We'll be back. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
Hello, my name is Judy.
Amy.
Jillian.
Amy.
It's Dawn.
Recently, we joined friends, family, students, community members, and fellow MID employees to engage in a lifelong learning class.
Our topic of choice was American Sign Language.
MID offers a wide variety of lifelong learning classes, including
Dog training,
arts and crafts, photography and outdoors,
financial planning,
and many, many more.
We hope to see you in class soon.
Want to find more information? Check our website, www.midmish.edu.
Thank you.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
I signed up for the Laker Distinction Scholarship because I knew I wanted to go to mid right away anyways.
I knew that I wanted to get through college debt-free or as close to debt-free as possible.
Because I had some classmates who were a couple years older than me that had won it, and they had a really positive experience at mid.
And provided me the perfect path to get my associate's degree here at Mid-Michigan College and begin the rest of my college journey.
Winning LDS was a really positive experience for me. I was able to work on campus, and I was also able to study abroad, which is something I never really thought I would be able to do.
Really, the basis of my success today and my continual success is the Laker Distinction Scholarship and is Mid-Michigan College, because without this first step, I wouldn't be where I am today.
It really helped for me to know that the first 2 years of tuition were going to be lifted off my shoulders.
I got to meet a lot of great people who have become friends and advisors for me, and I know that as I move on that they will still be here to help me get through the college process.
And I really do think that my time here at Mid has helped prepare me to take these next steps, not only financially by saving a lot of money, but the faculty here at Mid and the classwork I feel like has really prepared me for the next step and these harder classes that I know I will be taking.
Receiving the LDS scholarship gave me the opportunity to successfully transfer 67 credits to Grand Valley State University, now putting me on the fast track to graduation, where I will be graduating a complete year early in the spring of 2020.
Hi, I'm Amy Bunting, and I'm the director here at Maury Courts Recreation Center. Here at Maury Courts, we have 127,000 square feet of fun. We have 4 high school-length basketball courts, we have 2 collegiate maple courts, and we have 2 collegiate-sized multi-purpose courts. So when you're at Maury Courts, you can come and you can play anything that you can think of: volleyball, basketball, racquetball, pickleball, all the things that you can possibly imagine that would be fun for you for recreation or even for fitness. At Maury Courts, when you have a membership here, you have a membership for a fitness center, and we've got McLaren Fitness over on 3 Leaves Drive that's also a part of our memberships. So it's like 2 in 1. Also, you have choices when it comes to purchasing your memberships. Depending on if you're a student or a senior citizen, you may get a discount, or if you're a member of some place that is a corporate partner of ours. Otherwise, you can also choose if you want just weight and fitness or if you want access to the whole shebang. Either way, bring your family down. In fact, once a month, you can come try it out on the first Friday of every month for free, as long as you bring us a non-perishable canned good for our food pantry. In addition, we also like to support the community. We partner with vendors that are local for all the industry that we do business with here. In addition, we have programming that is tying into programs like Transitions That Count, Connections That Count, MMI, and many more. Also, we've got, like I mentioned, a food pantry at the front of house, and we've got a take it or leave it coat and boots rack for our cold weather months in Michigan, which obviously last forever. Maury Courts is privileged to be a hospitality business model. So what we really like to do is bring in Michigan brand basketball and volleyball tournaments, but also brands from all over the region. So we're pretty fortunate to do businesses with entities like Gus Macker, Triple Threat Basketball, Michigan Mystics Basketball, and a lot more. And we're growing, so keep your eyes peeled for all the things that Maury Courts is going to have to offer on the weekends from now on. So if you're so inclined, why don't you check us out on our website? It's brand new, maurycourts.com, or come down. We're at 5175 East Remus Road. We'd really love to see you. My team is amazing, and it's Team Maury that's been keeping this place going. I'm very grateful for them, and we're very grateful for you. Sports lovers, meet here.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here as the Lakers host the Red Hawks of Lake Michigan College. Lakers trail by 2 here, Austin. What do we got for the second half? What can Mid do to not only take the lead but keep the lead and finish this game off with a W?
You just got to keep shooting. I mean, just had some looks that just didn't fall in that first half. I mean, you shot 31% from the three-point line, 36% from the floor. I mean, that's pretty – it'll be a slight tick below average from the floor, but you just got to keep shooting. You got to keep cleaning up the boards. I mean, this is probably one of the first times I think we've seen all year Mid-Michigan leading the rebounding margin at halftime. I think maybe Saturday they did. But, I mean, in this dominant fashion, 21-11 for Mid in the rebounding category, 6-2 for Mid on the offensive boards. And he's got to take care of the rock. Mid-Michigan had 10 turnovers. Lake Michigan only had 7. So as we get started in the second half, pacing yourself and making sure you're taking care of the basketball, putting an emphasis on taking care of the basketball. I don't know how many times I can say it without it getting redundant.
Yeah.
That is what Mid-Michigan needs to do here in the second half.
Well, we'll see if the Redhawks come out fast and furious like they did in the first half.
That pacing was interesting, you know, how it kind of led to some easy buckets as it did right there for Abdoulaye Ba.
Just out of the reach of Satchel Love there.
That was a really nice lob pass there to get Ba that, which could have been a dunk opportunity, but ended up being a
right. Good for Ba to finish that shot. That wasn't an easy shot to finish.
No, and
Let's
Enrique
go!
Andrade, right down Broadway.
What a look by Love to see him coming to the hoop. Underhand dishes it to him. Andrade with the thunder.
Enrique Andrade knows how to throw down a dunk. High flyer for the Lakers. There's 2 offensive rebounds, and it's going to end up in a foul. This will be a foul on Noah Pruitt.
Yeah, Andrade is not afraid to fly.
No. He's ready to rock and roll. It was soaring. Now here's Derek Campbell, a 6'3", 175-pound freshman guard out of Saginaw. One of the leaders of the team, actually the highest scorer of the team. As he makes the first, he scores 12.4 points per game, shoots the free throws at 59.3% clip. And he splits the pair. Loose ball rebound collected by Hungerford. Ba just had it on his fingertips, just couldn't collect it. So here's Noah Pruitt, finds Hungerford, finds Stewart, Stewart driving. Finds Satchel Love, who loses it underneath, but it will stay down here with Mid-Michigan. Caleb House imploring Love to keep his hands up. And a lob pass, Andrade picks it up. That was coming right for us.
I don't think that's what was intended for that play.
Saw Tim Stewart kind of shake his head and go, no. Stewart, speaking of on the drive, can't get the rock to roll. 32-29, 18:30 to go. 3 ball is in and out for Hunter. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Andrade, baseline. Finds Stewart, who finds Love. Love doing work underneath. The sky hook, he's got it.
Yeah, you let Satchel Love get to his spot, and that's it. Game over.
Especially that shot. That was a nice little sky hook. So here's Dewey Shannon working on Enrique Andrade. His shot was short. Looked to be affected by Andrade. And then he ended up making the bucket anyway. So now he's got 10. 34-31. Pruitt for 3, short. Ba the rebound. Drive inside is good for Jaden Williams. This is Tim Stewart near side.
Oh, what
Stewart
a drive.
On the drive, nice move. Tim Stewart has finally found the scoreboard. His first points of the night. 36-33. And that shot is short. That's going to be a foul against Jaden Williams.
Yeah, he kind of pulls the chair there on Hungerford.
Early going second half here on MAC TV Sports. Austin Chastain with you alongside Nick Toner. Good game here at Maury Courts. Just another great night of basketball. We haven't seen too many blowouts here at home this season. Love backing down his man. Can't get it to go. He left that
just a little short on that.
And they're going to get a foul, looks like against Satchel Love.
Lakers foul is on number 5, Satchel Love. His second, team second.
At first, Caleb House not necessarily agreeing with the foul call, but kind of came to his senses and realized maybe it was. And the first free throw is good for Abdoulaye Ba out of Chicago, Dyett High School.
Dyett High School.
D-Y-E-T-T.
Okay. I thought it was like
Diet Coke High School?
Yeah.
Diet Dr. Pepper High School?
Yeah, like Lose Weight High School. Like, I didn't know if it was less students instead of less calories or what.
Fewer students, better basketball, or something like that. Something lame like that, I don't know. But he makes both free throws in any event, and Pruitt's drive, he lost the handle, and then it went off of the hands of the aforementioned Abdoulaye Ba. He's 6'8". He's taller than Satchel Love.
He's got a lot of length, that young man.
And another hook shot left short by Satchel Love. And here come the Red Hawks driving, intercepted by Pruitt. 3 against 2s. Tim Stewart holds on to it, takes it himself, and he knocks it down. 38-35. Lake Michigan's got a lead and make it 40.
What a shot.
Brian Hunter Jr. And there's going to be a turnover on the inbound.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but Lake Michigan will inbound.
McGillis will check in for the first time and
they
simply just thrown away. See it on the replay.
Well,
the
time
delay.
delay.
The time delay. I call it replay. Why not? See that ball was just thrown out of bounds on the inbounds. So the inbound pass to Freeman. Rise up shot, no good. Rebound to Freeman. Redhawks working around the perimeter. 3 ball is no good. Andrade on the rebound. Here comes Noah Pruitt. Kind of taking it slow. Mid-Michigan in white working right to left. Turner for 3. Short. Lake Michigan, the Redhawks working left to right across the screen in all black. Lots of contact, sort of pinballed his way through was Freeman, and his shot was off.
Strong defense by Andrade there to absorb that contact and still make the play.
Here's McCombs driving from the corner to McGillis. Wing for 3, got it! Caden McGillis is having himself a night.
The Laker bench loves it.
13 points. Asher Visman kind of mimicking the pose. Wide open for 3 in the corner. No good. That was Campbell. In this one, loose ball underneath, and it looks like it will stay here. Johnson and Roberts check in for Lake Michigan, and Satchel Love will check in for mid. 40-38, check that. Inbound pass deflected by McGillis. And they can't get it to go, but there will be a foul, and that will send Clayton Roberts to the line. You're going to foul. A foul on McGillis.
Yeah, that'll be his first of the contest.
So this is Clayton Roberts out of Grand Rapids. He misses his first. 52% free throw shooter, averages just a tick under 4 points per game. 6'5", 210 pounds, out of Great Lakes High School, or Great Lakes Academy. To be honest, I'm from Grand Rapids. That's not a school I'm familiar with. And the shot, he actually missed them both. Offensive rebound. And now Mid-Michigan will call a 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here. Kind of a weird play there, but Nick, this pacing, this second half early on, 2-point game. I mean, this game has been kind of nuts a little bit.
Yeah, and I kind of feel that Mid-Michigan's fortunate to only be down by 2. The Redhawks have been pretty well efficient on both ends of the floor here, whereas Mid has been kind of streaky at best. So, I mean, if Mid cleans this up, they're probably either well ahead or, I mean, at least ahead, right? But with them being streaky, with as efficient as the Redhawks have played, and only being down by 2 still, I think hopefully it's going to bode well for the long run.
Well, I'm just confused. Part of me is confused how it's been so close. I really have to think that offensive rebounding is the key here, as there's a drive by Johnson, kick.
Well, yeah, because if you just watch the game and you don't watch the scoreboard, you would think that Lake Michigan's well ahead.
Exactly. As there's a 30-second violation, Lake Michigan just couldn't get a shot away. But yeah, I mean, just watching the way that Lake Michigan has played, you're absolutely right. The efficiency is just. But when Mid is playing efficiently and doing what it needs to do to score the basketball, it's doing so beautifully. As there's a shot just missed by Pruitt.
I think the real difference, though, is, like you said, Mid-Michigan is just dominating the glass today.
Nice defense there, and they're going to get a foul call. Looks like it might be against Satchel Love. It will be against Satchel Love. So that's 3 against Satchel Love. And this is Campbell, 6'3", 175-pound freshman guard out of Saginaw. He misses his first.
So I guess efficient at everything so far, except for maybe from the stripe right now.
Well, and
they missed the last 3 from the stripe.
And that could, possibly play a role down the end of the stretch. I mean, we always talk about free throw shooting. That wasn't one of my 3 keys today, but he missed them both. That's 4 misses in a row for Lake Michigan. And a block by Satchel Love. Scooped up a rebound, however, was Dewey Shannon. Got his own rebound and worked it in. 4-point game. McGillis in the corner driving. Finds McCombs. 3-ball for McCombs is just off.
Oh, you could see the spin on that shot. It had a little bit of left-right spin instead of the over-under spin.
And a little bit of a slip, and they're going to get Campbell on a travel. That could have been less than stellar. We saw a similar situation here on Saturday with Andre Turner kind of slipping. He slipped on the left wing, actually on this end. So we've had some issues with some slippage on this particular end of the court, on the right side.
I mean, you could see the giant white scuff mark where he just slipped just now.
What was funny on Saturday, as McCombs drives, finds McGillis. McGillis drives and finds Turner on the outside. Turner with 10 on the shot clock finds McCombs. Combs driving. Puts up a shot, no good. Offensive rebound, no.
Just out of reach.
Going back to my point, it was funny on Saturday as Freeman knocks down another Another bucket in transition. Coach Caleb House walked out to that left wing. 3-ball is short. Offensive rebound, McGillis. McCombs, 3, in and out. Got to be careful. But Coach Caleb House walked out to that left wing on our right side and wiped up a wet spot. It looked like there might have been one from the women's game, too, after Andre Turner slipped, and it could have been an injury prone. 3-ball this time for Freeman. 14 for Jacorian Freeman. 47-38, just over 11 minutes to play. Lob pass to Andrade. Andrade inside. He got stuffed by the rim. And slowed down by Dewey Shannon.
What a defensive effort by Shannon to get up with Andrade there.
And then Andrade with his own defensive effort on the other end. And Lake Michigan's going to get a timeout.
And Andrade just missing that flush. Goes up with one hand. If he would have probably maybe went up with two hands, he might have been strong enough to finish that over Shannon. But as it was, he's a little short with the reach, and with Shannon's help along with the rim, he's unable to finish that flush.
So Ricky Hampton on the hustle play will call a timeout. 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. 47-38, 10:54 to play. Austin Chastain with you alongside Nick Toner on MAC TV Sports. You're watching Laker basketball. This has been, we keep talking about the pace. That seems to kind of be the theme of the night. And
it's starting to slip here, though. Mid-Michigan's got to get refocused. They've got to get something going on the offensive end. They've had too many blank possessions here lately. At least the last 5 have gone pointless. So got to turn that around. It was a 2-point ball game at 40-38.
Now a 7-0 run for the Red Hawks as there's an offensive rebound. That's like I have to say it's probably the 4th or 5th offensive rebound this half for Lake Michigan. Long rebound. They're going to get a foul call. I'm going to guess against T.J. Rady, and it will be.
Lakers fouls on 14, T.J. Rady, his first, team 5th.
Need a defensive stop here.
It's already 5 team fouls. And here are the Red Hawks off the inbound play. And they're going to get a charge. A very unemphatic call.
So heads up defense by Andrade there.
As Jacorian Freeman's called on the offensive. That was probably the most, like I said, unemphatic charge call I've ever seen. It was just kind of.
It's kind of nonchalant, yeah.
Yeah, nonchalant. That's a good word. Normally we see that like a big punch out like in baseball with the umpires. Stewart driving, finds McCombs. McCombs throws it away. Intercepted by Nigel Johnson. Johnson on the finish, got it in transition. It's his first bucket of the night. Stewart finds Andrade for his 3rd dunk of the night.
Nice little backdoor cut by Andrade and Stewart.
All 6 of Andrade's points have been dunks. Young man knows how to fly high and throw it down.
Ooh, nice block by
And
Andrade.
a block on the other end. That might be a play to help Mid-Michigan get back into this one.
Stewart coast to coast.
Woo! Tim Stewart turning on the Jets, throwing the head fake and the ball fake, and then showing some touch off the glass. That one's going to be off of, I thought that was off of Asher Visman, but
that
it's
was
going
a
to be
nice catch by that young fan down there at the end.
Mount Pleasant Oiler. If I'm not mistaken, that might be Amy Bunting's son, operator of Maury Courts. I'm not mistaken. 7-point game, 9:10 to go. Visman a three. Short, off the front rim. Nine minutes to go. 7-point ball game. Here's drive, kick. Kick back, nice no-look pass. Off the front rim.
Long
Just a shot
rebound.
for Hunter. Long rebound, almost to the half-court line. 15 on the shot clock. The Lake Michigan bench pleading shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. And a shot and book it for Carl Butler. His first bucket of the evening. And a steal. And Tim Stewart tried to get it. Oh, and a throw it down. Carl Butler. 11-point lead for Lake Michigan, just under 8 to play. Tim Stewart showing off the handles. Grady. McCombs for three, book it. Makai McCombs with his second three of the evening. This will be a timeout. This will be a full timeout by Mid-Michigan, so we'll step aside. 7:39 to go. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
All right, welcome back here to Maury Courts. Second half, 7:39 to go. Lakers trail by 8.
Can't let thunderous dunks like that happen, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Lake Michigan just keeps on chugging, keeps on grinding, keeps on putting points on the board.
Going back to one of my three keys is taking care of the basketball. You saw the turnover there by Tim Seward, and that led to an easy bucket, and then the thunderous dunk.
Yeah, kind of an unforced error, right? You hold on to the ball after the inbound, you do a ball fake, and you accidentally roll the ball across the floor.
So here come the Red Hawks on the drive, and that's going to be a charge. TJ Rady drawing the contact. Against Brian Hunter. His second foul.
There's Love from the block.
Doing his thing and couldn't get it. And that ball flings and out of bounds.
Tim Stewart knocked that away from behind. A good heads-up play by him.
And that will stay the way of the Red Hawks.
Tim Stewart's one of those guys that just doesn't give up on a play.
This one goes into the backcourt, but no whistle as allowed, permitted to do so. And a nice mid-range shot there by Brian Hunter. Brian Hunter Jr., he's got 4 points. Here's Stewart on the drive, can't get it to fall.
Nice drive there.
That's exactly what you want on a drive like that, just couldn't get it to fall. Now here's a drive on the other end by Shannon. Satchel Love with the defense.
Got a little piece of that, I think.
6:20 to go, 10-point game. Lake Michigan's got a lead here at Maury Courts. Mid-Michigan needs this win to stay alive for tournament play. Pruitt, a deep three, short. Rebound by Butler.
Coach House shaking his head after that possession.
The quick trigger. 55-45, less than 6 to play. Long two is good for Nigel Johnson. His second bucket of the evening. Here's Stewart, finds McGillis. McGillis launches a three. Missed it, but Stewart.
Right place, right time for Tim Stewart.
TJ Rady banks it home. Nice bank shot there by TJ Rady, and as Nick said, a perfect right place, right time play by Tim Stewart. The awareness to get his hands up, steal that basketball. 5 minutes and change. There's a three, no good. The rebound went loose.
Underhand pass by Stewart ahead to Rady.
Long pass. Rady couldn't catch it. Stewart collects the loose ball on the baseline, finds McGillis, and McGillis loses the handle. And there's another dunk. This one by Brian Hunter Jr. .12 game, 4 minutes to go. 4.5 to go. Check that. Pruitt, quick shot, and he's got it.
Redhawks dialing up the defensive pressure here.
7 for Noah Pruitt with 4:20 to go. Makai McCombs will get set to check back in, and Derek Campbell will do the same for Lake Michigan. We're going to get a foul underneath. It's going to go against Satchel Love. That's 4 against Satchel Love, 10-point game, and that moves the Redhawks into the bonus. So after the ball is inbounded, they'll shoot free throws on every foul. There's a baseline drive by Shannon, no good, rebounded by Love, playing with 4 fouls. Here's Tim Stewart. Stewart driving, blocking foul, and it's going to be on the floor. I don't think they're going to give him the bucket. They will give him the bucket.
Big play by the Lakers there, Tim Stewart. Great grit, great effort. I mean, that epitomizes his play every night, though. If there's one guy you could look at on this team that's like the spark plug and like the engine for this, it's Tim Stewart.
And Tim Stewart makes his free throw to complete the three-point play. He's got 9. Now over his average.
Lakers showing some pressing here now.
Kind of have to, down 7 with under 4 to play. And they're going to get the time call, 10-second call.
So the press pays off, forces the turnover. There's a chance for the Lakers to cut into this lead some more here.
Pruitt, tough shot. Can't get it to go. Satchel Love on the putback. He's got it. Another offensive rebound. It's a 5-point game. 3.5 to go.
Just like that, 12-point lead is down to 5.
Mid-Michigan wants to show fight in every game. We've got another one here. 3.5 to go, down by 5. What you got, Mid-Mich? And a block 3 by Caden McGillis. Shannon somehow on that tough angle
He
gets it to go.
Willed that ball in.
Here's Love on doing work on the inside, and they're going to get an offensive foul, and Caleb House wants a flop warning. And that's going to be it for Satchel Love. So Enrique Andrade will check in for Satchel Love, who is fouled out with 6 points.
That's a tough break for the Lakers.
3 minutes to go. 7 points separate the two teams. And there's going to be a foul call against Makai McCombs. He'll be his second. Tim Stewart, his first.
At the line for the Red Hawks, Garrett Campbell shooting 2. Brunson shooting 1-1.
So Red Hawks with a 1-1 here.
This is Campbell once again. 59% free throw shooter. And he missed it. Missed the front end.
Big rebound there by Andrade.
McCombs, corner three, got it. That's the third three-pointer for Makai McCombs. 4-point game, 2:40 to play. Tim Stewart showing some passion on the defensive end.
Red Hawks spacing out the floor here on offense, trying to stretch this Laker defense out.
For a drive just like that. But it was short. Stewart on the rebound. And Stewart's going to be fouled here by Nigel Johnson.
Red Hawk call on number 1, Nigel Johnson, his first, team fifth.
And Caleb House is going to take a timeout, full timeout here to talk things over. His team down 61-57, 2:15 to play. We'll take a break with him. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports.
Humane Animal Treatment Society is an animal adoption center that helps find animals forever homes and provide them with certain medical treatments. There are many ways you can help their cause. You can volunteer at HATS by running and reading with the animals, helping the staff with daily routines, and photographers can take pet pictures to boost their portfolio. There are still many animals looking for a forever home. See other ways you can make a difference at www.hatsweb.org.
Welcome back to Maury Courts here. 2:15 second half. Lakers have cut the lead to 4. And they're starting to show a little bit of that heart, a little bit of that grit, led by Tim Stewart and Makai McCombs, like these hustle plays.
Those hustle plays and making sure that you get a good possession each time. That's how Mid-Michigan can win this thing. I mean, this thing is far from over. It's a 4-point game with 2:15 to go. Lots of time left and lots of ability for Mid-Michigan to pull this thing out. Got to get a good shot. And they do.
Ooh, what a
Noah
bucket.
Pruitt.
What a bucket.
Noah Pruitt, he's got 9, and he is a walking bucket.
2-point game. What a play by
and a
Tim
deflection.
Stewart.
Tim Stewart slows it down. Stewart
What
finds
a dish.
Andrade. Oh, man. It was knocked away by Nigel Johnson. That would have been an emphatic way to tie this game.
Wow. Telling you, though, Lakers need to play. It's the same guy. It's number 3.
90 seconds to go. 2-point game.
Red Hawks spreading the floor again.
Trying to find a hole to drive through. Not going to do it.
Andrade, great defense.
Fadeaway is short. Here's Pruitt. Nice rebound, defense and rebound by Andrade. Minute 15 to go. Mid-Michigan on the drive. That one was blocked away. Pruitt, Stewart.
There he is.
Tie game. You want to tie the game? There's your guy, number 3. Less than a minute to go. We're tied at 61.
Lakers have climbed all the way back from a 12-point
There's a problem
hole.
with the scoreboard. It's not updated to 61. And the drive is good. There we go. Now it's updated.
Tough defensive trip there for the Lakers. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Pruitt on the drive. Finds McCombs.
You don't have to take a
20
three here.
seconds.
You just need a good look.
Stewart and Caleb House is going to call a timeout.
Yeah, you just need a good look here. You don't have to force a 3.
17 seconds.
Noah Pruitt, Tim Stewart, both guys have been driving, penetrating the defense all night. You just need that kind of. You really wish, though, you had Satchel Love on the floor
You really
to
do.
penetrate and give the ball to.
He's the guy. Mid-Michigan will take a full timeout. We'll take one with them. 17 seconds to go. You're watching Laker Basketball, MAC TV Sports.
MAC TV Network is a local public access station that offers a variety of services, from in-studio interviews, wrestling, and so much more. We cover local concerts, sporting events, and activities around the community. Members of the community can come in and take a free workshop to learn anything from editing to camera work. Broadcasting on Charter Channels 187 and 191, serving Gratiot, Isabella, and Clare counties.
Welcome back to Maury Court. 17 seconds separates either one of these two teams from a victory or us from overtime. 63-61. Lake Michigan's got a lead. Stewart to inbound it on the far sideline from the Mid-Michigan bench. Here's Pruitt. Clock ticking.
About 2 seconds different on the shot clock and game clock.
Pruitt on the drive.
Oh, he
can't get it to go. Rebound by Lake Michigan, and Andrade is going to have to foul.
Oh, that's a late foul. They should have did that foul 4 or 5 seconds sooner. You got
4.4 to go.
You gotta know the game situation. You gotta know that you have to foul immediately. As soon as he pulls down that defensive rebound, he's gotta be fouled.
So here's Dewey Shannon. Averages 11 points per game.
God, they might have lost the whole possession with that delay.
Averaging 47.6% from the free throw line. If you get this rebound Mid-Michigan, you got to go. You have 4 seconds. The first one is up and good. 15 for Shannon out of Hazelhurst, Mississippi, and L'Anse Creuse High School here in Michigan.
If you're a Lakers fan, it's time to clasp your hands and hope for a miss.
And he makes it. 16 points. And it's a 4-point ball game with 4 seconds to go.
So you need a quick basket and a quicker foul.
So Mid has called its final timeout. Looks like it'll be a full timeout. So we'll take a quick break. 4 seconds left. 4-point ball game here on MAC TV Sports. Welcome back, Maury Courts here. 4.4 seconds, 65-61. Mid-Michigan needs something just short of a miracle. 2 seconds and 1. Pruitt for 3. No good. Lake Michigan holds on.
Yeah, tough.
65-61 is your final.
Tough game. We're talking about awareness as we went to break, or the Lakers may have delayed their foul on that final play. The Redhawks just let Pruitt take the 3 uncontested. The awareness, not the foul. So maybe a little bit of awareness may have been the difference here late on for the Lakers.
Exactly. That you can directly point to that play underneath the Laker offensive basket, led to the 2 free throws with just over 4 seconds left. And
yeah, but those free throws should have been taken with like 8 seconds left.
Right, and you have 8 seconds. You can try to set up a quicker 3. But I think that some of these late buckets here by Lake Michigan ended up being the difference.
Well, that's it for us right now. Stick around, and we'll have Coach Halep House in a few minutes.
Yeah, he normally does take a couple minutes to talk with teams, so bear with us. He'll be right back. We'll be right back. Real quick, Lake Michigan College improves to 6-14 overall, 4-7 in conference play. Mid-Michigan falls to 7-16, 2-11 in conference play. And we'll have to see how the standings play out, but tournament hopes are looking bleak right now for the Lakers.
Yeah, tough one to drop here tonight, especially battling back from 12 down with 4 to go. You battle back, you get the score tied at 61, and then you just can't find a bucket afterwards. So
Lake Michigan next on the road Saturday at Glen Oaks, and Mid-Michigan is right back here Saturday around 3 p.m. against Ancilla. As Nick said, we'll have Caleb House on the Lake Michigan College postgame show. You're watching Laker basketball on MAC TV Sports. Welcome back to Maury Courts and the Mid-Michigan College post-game show after the men's game, a 65-61 win for Lake Michigan. Here with men's coach Caleb House, and Caleb, just a tough one tonight, but a lot of heart in coming back from down a dozen in the second half.
Yeah, a great fight at the end. You know, we made some big plays, press worked a little bit. They kind of got rattled a little bit, turned it over. Missed a few free throws, gave us a chance, So just disheartening to be in that situation again.
What was kind of the biggest difference? I know obviously you said the free throws and some of the turnovers, but just in kind of the grand scheme, what was the biggest difference in tonight's game?
Yeah, their offensive rebounding, they just manhandled us. And they're not a big team. They just had a lot of determination. And, some of it was like we were trying to box out, we were trying to fight, but they kept it alive long enough with enough touches and enough bounces that it just ended up getting to them eventually. And, you make your own luck sometimes, and they made their own. I don't think they're a better team than us, but I felt like they definitely outworked us in that pivotal stretch where they took the big lead.
Did losing Satch in that last stretch there hurt in that particular regard?
Yeah, I mean, he just got to play with some confidence, and he fought today. I thought he fought hard. He's a great kid. Just kind of got down on himself, and just kind of steamrolled from there a little bit, I think. And Enrique was doing a pretty good job with being physical, so we went in that direction. But yeah, it was. I mean, he's a great player. He's a great player, and obviously he makes us better when he's playing his best.
Kind of, we talk about going back to the drawing board, but what's the big thing, the big takeaway from tonight's game, excuse me?
I mean, realistically, it's hard not to be real in this situation that we've put ourselves in. That might have cost us the postseason. So that's kind of what do we do now? And that's we can't dwell on that for much longer. Probably another 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go watch film on Ancilla and try to get these guys fighting hard because they have fought all year. We haven't been smooth. We haven't, we've been sloppy. And I accept responsibility for that. But yeah, I think it's hard not to feel sorry for yourself for a few minutes here, knowing what was at stake tonight. But that wasn't the last game of the year. And I don't think it eliminated us on mathematically. It was just the team that is just in front of us in the standings, and we really needed to get them tonight. So I guess it's hard to get past that right now. And maybe we played a little tight like that tonight. We played a little bit like this one was do or die. And so, that's my responsibility, too, to make sure that we're playing with the right mindset. So, yeah.
Keys to Ancilla, having already played them earlier this week. I mean,
yeah.
We've seen that the last 2 weeks now with common opponents. But Ancilla coming in Saturday. What do you guys need to? Because it looked like you played them relatively tough on Monday night.
Yeah, we in that game we got down big and fought our butts back, kind of a lot like that. Just it ended up being more of a 10-point game instead of a down to the wire game. So I'll just tell you, if you come out and watch it, I think it's going to be a fun game to watch. I know our guys are backs against the wall. We're going to fight like an animal that's cornered. I think that's really how we have to play. But I'll tell you about Ancilla, man. They're the fastest team we've ever played. They're not as big as they usually are. They're usually a really big physical team, but they are so fast. And, you think you got open spaces, you think you get open looks, and they're just closing them down with their speed. So they're small. You're going to see a bunch of 5'7" guys out there that are flying around, that can jump out of the gym. So they can shoot. They're fast. They're in the second seed in the conference right now. They've been in the national tournament 2 of the last 3 years. So really, we can salvage a lot of these feelings that we have right now by coming back and fighting for Saturday. So we'll bounce back. Just give us a few minutes.
Absolutely. Caleb, thank you very much.
Yeah,
appreciate you. And Nick and I will be back with you on Saturday here on MAC TV Sports to bring you this matchup between the Lakers and the Chargers of Ancilla College. Here on MAC TV Sports, Saturday, women tip off at 1, men tip off at 3-ish. So we'll talk to you then when we meet again.